Okay, it is 5:38. Checking in on Al Abair, see what he's up to this morning, but I believe he's giving us a little history lesson.
Yeah, I mean, originally it was planned as a music event for French-speaking journalists. Thousands of young people went to Blackham Coliseum. It was something to behold, but no one knew that 50 years later, what?
Well, here we are this morning. We're going to send it to him. Festivals Acadienes at Creole, Al Abair. He's with Barry Ancelet. Good morning, guys.
Hey, good morning. We are sitting in rocking chairs on the porch of the Roy House, which is a very cool way to do TV, with Sir Barry Ancelet, who I just found out is a knight. He was knighted by the French government. Holy cow.
That's right.
Barry, I'm humbled. Very humbled. So, 50 years ago...
You haven't got down on a knee yet.
I did. You know, I have a bad knee. But Tyler's going to do that in a little bit. You're great. Hey, 50 years ago...
50 years ago today.
Today.
Yep.
Tell us about what happened 50 years ago.
Well, something really magic happened, and we put on this concert at Blackham Coliseum to pay tribute to Cajun and Creole music and our heritage, and nobody knew what would happen, if it would work. It was raining cats and dogs, thundering and lightning, foot and a half of water on Johnson Street, and yet about 12,000 people came.
That's amazing.
We apparently touched the nerve, and it was really a magic moment. And what happened that night is still reverberating in our culture today.
Now, Barry, you're a very young guy at that point.
I was 23 years old.
Were you just shocked when all these people kept coming up?
Yeah, well, I mean, I was hopeful, right? I mean, I hoped in my wildest dreams this would happen, but this is the guy. Stick your head in, Keith. This is Keith Cravey, my partner in crime.
Hi, how do you do?
Hey, Al Abair.
We're live on TV.
Oh, okay, far out.
Keith and I were the ones who programmed and produced the whole thing. Keith's actually the mastermind for what happened on stage that night.
I tell you, that's a big, and look at it now. People from all over the world come.
Well, you know, when we did this first night, we didn't know we were going to do it again. We were just doing it one time.
It was an event. There were journalists in town. That was the nexus of
150 French-speaking journalists.
Now, we have some people coming this morning who were here. Tell us about who's coming this morning.
Well, Terry Huval is coming, and his son Luke. And it's a great example of what happened with the festival. You know, Terry wasn't at the first one, but he saw what was happening with these festivals. Because we said after the first one, we've got to do this again. So Keith did one in '75. And then we went outside because
we had to go outside.
Yeah.
Man, I tell you what. You know what? We're gonna run to break. We're gonna come back. We're gonna be here all morning. Look, this is a great, as Alex said, history lesson. An amazing thing. Festivals Acadienes, 50 years old. Gonna go back to you in the studio.
Okay, Al. Thank you very much. Can't wait to learn more.